future of this reality.
By the way, what happened today? Did he have
Reports on up tonight. What's wrong with my future?
Why are things so heavy in the future?
The future.
No, it can't be. Just sent you back to the future.
Tonight, everything concerns the law. Now break it up.
Listen, can you meet me at Twin Pines Mall tonight at 1:15?
The future is in your hands.
You know your history. Very good.
Very fabric of the space-time continuum.
Now, I may have seriously altered history.
It's the top of Biff's cane. I mean, old Biff from the future. As if my future had something to do with it.
It's our first television set. Dad just picked it up today.
If they can't kiss, they can't fall in love, and I'm history.
Hey, man. That's right. 25 years into the future.
Yes. Well, I'm hoping to see some lightning tonight. Here's a red-letter date in the history of science. Get the DeLorean and get ourselves back to the future. It means your future hasn't been written yet.
You mean we're in the future? Oh, I know he did send me back to the future, but I'm back.
The future?
What about my future?
No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley.
Dr. Brown? I brought this note back from the future.
You won't get back to the future, and we'll have a major paradox. Maybe we'll bump into each other sometime again in the future. For your son won't go with him tonight. Perfect. You're the spitting image of your future son.
This tombstone could still be in your...
Marty, the entire future depends on you finding Biff and getting that book back. Well, that's all in the past.
You mean the future? I'm back from the future.
I sent him into the future. The future is back. Now let's go home. Here's the present, 1985. The future and the past.
Where?
Back to the future.
Future poor Martin, God rest his soul.
You interacted with anybody else today besides me? We're sending you back to the future.
Doc, and what's the harm in bringing back a little info on the future?
No, Chester, I'm gonna need something a lot stronger than that tonight.
It's information
Wait a minute.
about the future.
Back to the future?
Sure, and I hope you're considering the future, Mr. Eastwood.
I have to tell you about the future!
And that being the case, I got a little present for you.
Perhaps I'm...
Oh, I know he did send me back to the future, but I'm back. The future. Doc, tomorrow morning I'm going back to the future with you.
A DeLorean back to the future.
Right. Wait a minute, Doc. What is...
A disruption of the space-time continuum. Thus, history, future history, has now been altered, and this is the proof. Jennifer could conceivably encounter her future self.
Future, oh, I can tell you about.
I caution you about disrupting the continuum. We can't, because if we travel into the future from this point in time...
What happens to us in the future?
Learn the amazing history of the Tannen family.
Future, Marty, what do you mean? How can we be in the future?
Ask her out.
I can repair it right away.
Today.
Simply assume she's the Jennifer of the future. No, it can't be. Just sent you back to the future.
Just take it easy and you'll be fine. And be careful in the future.
I notice your band is on the roster for the dance auditions after school today.
You see, while we were in the future, Biff got the sports book.
But I came back again. I came back from the...
Lowe's tonight in the upper fourth.
Now, I'll finish those...
I'm in the future.
Yeah.
That event doesn't happen until tonight. The entire space-time continuum. Into the future.
The space-time continuum?
All kids in the future wear their pants inside out. Both of our sakes. See you in the future. So no one should know too much about their future.
The future.
Should have no problem repairing it so that you can drive it back to the future. Only risks further disruption of the space-time continuum. Whatever you make it, so make it a good one. Both of you.
I've always dreamed of seeing the future, looking beyond my years.
Better that I not attempt to uncover the circumstances of my own future.
And in the future, we don't.
Sometime today, old Biff will show up to give young Biff the almanac. He had come back from the future. Come and destroy the entire universe. And Anyone can make their future whatever they want.
Our special today is mesquite grilled sushi.
Repeating tonight's earlier weather bulletin. A severe thunderstorm.
Since when can weathermen predict the weather, let alone the future? Yeah, well, history is gonna...
It's about the future, isn't it? Hey, who knows if they got cotton underwear in the future? Oh.
Where?
Back to the future!
Future. I backtracked everything to this one event. That's why we're here today.
I aim to shoot somebody today, and I'd prefer it be you.
Fly, have you made a decision about tonight's opportunity?
Doc, about the future.
No! Next Saturday night. Obviously, the time continuum has been disrupted.
See this book? This book tells the future.
The result is...
To me, if the future is now in the past, how could you possibly know about it?
Want it to be.
Good luck.
Justice system works swiftly. The future. Biff's gonna ask you about tonight. Are you in or out?
Never considered the...
And to the future.
Amen.
Well, if Paul calls me, tell him I'm working at the boutique late tonight.
And if I know too much about my own future, I'll get in danger of my own existence. Exactly what causes you to get into that accident in the future.
Right, so we go back to the future.
I saw a vision of Marty say.
Tell me about my future. I mean, I know I make it big, but...
Aren't you going up to the lake tonight? You've been planning it for 2 weeks.
I'm back from the future.
As part of our history and heritage.
Now! Back to the future!
Anything I can do for you today, Mr. Eastwood? Now, knowing I'm going to spend my future in the past.
Repeating tonight's earlier weather bulletin.
Since you're new here, I'm gonna cut you a break. Today.
And if the events of today continue to run their course into tomorrow.
What happens to us in the future?
But once we pass this windmill, it's the future or bust.
Need horses.
For you sports fans out there, there was a lot of action today in college football.
Dangerous.
I'm not really feeling up to this. I'm from the future. What if they say, get out of here, kid? You got no future. I have to tell you about the future!
I'm allergic to all synthetics.
The future.
Marty, the future isn't written.
It change.
It's that you never know what the future might bring.
Wait, we can actually see our future.
It's just a sleep-inducing alpha rhythm generator.
Where?
Back to the future.
Okay, Biff. Well, I'll finish that on up tonight. I'll call you tonight.
I'll be at my grandma's.
Now in the history books. I'm from the future. No, it can't be you. I sent you back to the future.
It's about the future.
Your future. I gotta go back.
Listen, Lorraine, there's that dance at school tonight.
That's where you going?
Your future is
Hey, Doc! Where you going?
1 minute into the future to be exact. Good. I'll see you tonight. Don't forget now. No. Our only chance to repair the present is in the past.
Oh, tonight's the town festival.
Just get in the car, Tannen. Today's your lucky day.
That heavy information about the future will be extremely... And have it for you tonight.
Oh, Marty! Marty, here's your keys. You're all waxed up, ready for tonight.